What exactly is resonance? Well, when two different space-time vibrate with the same frequency, they resonate. And very interestingly, when they resonate, they are no longer separated space-time. They actually merge as one. And when they merge as one, a miracle takes place. The space-time no longer exists. It returns back to its original state. And what is that? It returns to breath. I always stated that whatever we do in space-time will not come to anything. And why is that so? Because space-time is a state of 1/2, being one part of a duality. It doesn't really exist. It is not complete. And therefore, a person living in space-time will never find fulfillment, because the fulfillment of himself is on the other side of space-time. And it's an endless cycle without an end. Therefore, if you want to find fulfillment in your life, you have to return to the one from which space-time came from. And therefore, you have to resonate. That's how you return. We feel that we can get what we want by thinking. That's right. We travel on the road and we make an effort to move from one place to another, and we thought that we are achieving something. In a way we do, because we are linking two space-time together by the effort. But somehow the space-time that we seek to link will not link, because what's on the other side is never the same as this side, and it never will link. So it appears in our mind that we have achieved what we want, only to discover that it comes together with a lot of pain. The real achievement of everything that is taking place in your life is actually only from the one. Emphasized in the Torah time and time again that only God, the I Am, can fulfill you. We don't really quite understand. And I've not understood it all those years until nowadays. The true achievement of everything is in the resonance, because only by resonance I return to one. And my cry from space-time reaches to God, so to speak. Jesus said, "Ask and it shall be given. Seek and you will find. Knock and it shall be opened unto you." But the fact is that who is asking, who is seeking, and who is knocking? The one who is asking has to be the I Am. It's simply because people don't quite understand how to get to the I Am, or people don't quite understand what exactly is the meaning of the I Am. And that's why they're totally confused about that. And that's why when they pray at the thought level, or they pray at the emotional levels, and they just do their best, hoping that God will listen to them. But the truth is that there's a secret in the Torah, and there's a secret of the I Am. And that secret comes to you only upon realization of the I Am. That's right. It is something totally different from merely praying to God with your mouth. And when you knock at the door, or you seek for the thing, it will also require an I am. In a sense that as you keep seeking, you may come to an emotional state, and momentarily you fall into the I am, and you get what you want. But it's kind of accidental, so to say. But the point I want to emphasize is that whether it is seeking or knocking, you have to enter into a place deep inside yourself. But you don't know about it, but it comes in very deep because the knocking and the seeking has come to a point of frustration, desperation, that somehow the I am surfaced for that moment on your behalf. Jesus said, I'm the vine and you are the branches. Without me, you can do nothing. Remember, the word I am is the vine. He's not referring to himself. He's simply saying, I am is the vine. You have to go to the I am to get what you want. Because without the I am, we cannot do anything. Every man is required to get to the I am. Every man. And how to get to the I am? I've actually spoke about all this in my videos. It essentially requires that you observe yourself. And how to do that? We cannot observe ourselves, even our own face, can we? We cannot. So how do we observe ourselves? We can only observe ourselves by observing our own thoughts. That's the most important thing. So to observe your own thoughts requires a lot of practice because you don't observe your thoughts in a natural way, do you? In fact, if I were to ask my friend to observe their thoughts, they don't know how to do that. Because they say, how do I observe my thoughts? They'll be asking the question. It demands practice. It demands also self-authenticity. Because you will never observe your own thoughts if you are not honest with yourself. Your thoughts lead you to a discovery of yourself that you don't like to know at all. So it demands self-honesty to know I am. A lot more than that, right? And then as you observe the thoughts, you have to follow the thoughts. Why? Because you have to resonate with the thoughts. That's how you get to the place of the one, so you've got to resonate with the thoughts. That demands that you actually follow the thought from the observer. Not an easy thing. I took 10 years to know how to do that. So when the frequency of the observer and the thought matches, that's where the resonance takes place. There's a nullification taking place. There's a cessation of yourself, the self that you have created in space-time. There's a cessation of that. And suddenly there's a drop into the I am, the place of breath, the place of darkness, you may call it. But it's a place where all dreams come true. All prayers are answered. Gosh, the secret is awesome, but you must know the secret. Follow my videos. And I hear my friends telling me, I just don't want to have any thoughts. Will that not bring more peace to me? If you don't have any thoughts, how are you going to resonate with yourself? You need to have what is yourself on the other side so you could resonate. But if you don't have a thought, how do you resonate to drop into the I am? The mystery is very interesting. And the angels told me about it. Otherwise, I would not have known about it. I want to share it to you. But you need to understand the definition as well. You need to understand the practice as well. Awesome. But the result is very, very important. Why? because it meant the removal of your own pain. That's right, the removal of your suffering. Why? Because when you resonate with yourself, even the pain and the suffering disappears. It's remarkable. But there's something I have to say here. I need to add something very important. Now, in space-time, you may have incurred a debt. And this debt, in Buddhism, they call it karma. So when we incur a debt, when we beat up somebody or cause pain to another person, inevitably the universe will cause pain back to us. And we have to pay back the debt in full. So sometimes that's why our recovery in space-time gets a bit stunted because of the fact that the karma has not been resolved. It's therefore important for a man, therefore, to do the right things in his life. Keep the commandments of God. Yes, don't hurt other people, so that we can find peace and happiness and fulfillment and the accomplishment of our desires in our life. I said earlier, we can't accomplish our desire if we don't have an I am. Because the question is, who is accomplishing the desire? It's not David Hugh that's accomplishing his desire, because the David Hugh is only a creation in his own mind. It's a thought identity. In order to fulfill your desire, there has got to be an I am, the true person within you. And that's why you need an I am to accomplish what you want. You need an I am to bring about a promised land in your life.